French President Emmanuel Macron announced Wednesday that France would pick up the tab for the United States on the UN's Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC. After some hesitation, President Trump pulled the United States out of the Paris Climate Agreement in June of this year, and in so doing withdrew all U.S. funding for its various panels, commissions, and research schemes. Climate change is by far the most significant struggle of our times, Merkel told delegates from nearly 200 nations attending a November 6 through 17 meeting in Bonn on ways of bolstering the Paris Accord that aims to end the fossil fuel era this century. Macron, who will host a summit in Paris on December 12 to discuss climate finance, was asked about how the U.S. funding would be made up. The French leader didn't hesitate, announcing affirmatively that France would make up the shortfall. Speaking to delegates from nearly 200 nations at a UN climate change conference in Bonn, Germany, Macron said, "They will not miss a single euro," and the audience broke out in applause. German Chancellor Angela Merkel also spoke at the conference, and echoed Macron's sentiment. The amount of money at stake here is trivial in the grand scheme of things. The United States portion for this particular research panel is just a little under $2.5 million. But it's the principle of the move that's turning heads. Macron's character move casts major shade on the figure of Donald Trump. Macron comes off like the righteous uncle picking up the tab for his nephew's college tuition, with Trump in the role of the deadbeat dad unable or unwilling to fulfill his responsibility. This exercise of true class by the French head of state also reveals something telling about how the world sees the decision by Trump to withdraw from a major international treaty. Rather than recalculate funding obligations to accommodate for an American-less panel, officials have chosen to continue to account for the United States' share. This suggests that the other signatories of the treaty are anticipating a post-Donald Trump world not far off into the future when the United States will rejoin. In other words, they don't think Trump will be around long, and they're keeping the US's seat warm in the meantime. For the climate's sake, and for ours, we hope they're right.